guys, welcome back to my channel. So I was sitting down today to film my monthly favorites for October, and I decided, you know what, I have not filmed like a fall tutorial yet this year, like a specifically fall inspired look. I've done Halloween makeup, I did a drugstore makeup challenge, but I haven't really done anything for the season yet. So I thought, why not, while I'm doing my makeup anyway, I sit down and film a little tutorial for you guys. So I'm going to show you guys how to create this sort of like fall glam sort of smoky eye look using some very on-trend colors. I've got some goldy, cranberry, bronzy goodness going on up in here. So if you want to see how I created this look, then just keep on watching. So I'm going to start out by priming my face with my Too Faced Hangover RX primer. This just creates a nice smooth base for my foundation to glide on top of. Then I'm going to use this Smashbox Pore Minimizing Primer just around my nose and chin and forehead, because this is the area where I tend to have larger pores and I just want to make them be a little bit more invisible. For my foundation, I'm going to be using my L'Oreal Pro Matte mixed in with a couple drops of the Cover FX Custom Infusion drops in Radiance. And I find that this just makes this foundation glide on a little bit more smoothly. It makes it a little less likely to cling to dry patches while still giving me a nice natural semi-matte finish. For concealer, I'm using the Too Faced Born This Way concealer. This is in the shade Light, and I'm using a shade that's just a little bit lighter than my skin tone, so it'll really brighten up the under eye area. And as you can see, I'm going to concentrate this on the center of my face. And I'm grabbing my e.l.f. Flawless Concealer brush, so I'm just going to buff the concealer into my face, blending it with the foundation. And I do like to take it up over my eyes just to cover up any redness or dark areas that are on my lid. Then to set it all down, I'm grabbing my Kat Von D Lock-It Setting Powder and the Lock-It Setting Powder brush. I'm going to kind of concentrate some of the powder underneath my eyes and then dust any excess away just to make sure that area is really set in place. For bronzer, I'm going to contour using Benefit's Hoola and my Real Techniques Bold Metal Contour Brush. Then to rosy up my cheeks, I'm reaching for this Instain Blush from theBalm in the shade Houndstooth. I'm going to go in with this Angle Blush Brush and just going to apply this to the apples of my cheeks, blending backwards. Now for highlight, I'm going to be doing something different. I'm going to be layering a powder on top of a cream. So I'm going to start with this Lancome Cream Highlighter in Glowing Lights, and I'm going to pat this all around the top of my cheekbones and like up around my orbital bone. I'm going to bring it down the bridge of my nose a little bit. Then I'm going to go in with Champagne Pop from Becca and Jaclyn Hill and my Luxie Tapered Highlighting Brush, and I'm just going to amp things up by placing the powder highlight right on top of where the cream highlighter is, focusing it mainly on the tops of my cheekbones. Then I'm also going to bring it down the nose and a little bit on my Cupid's bow. Next, it's time to fill in my brows. I'm going to be using my NYX Eyebrow Gel and also this NYX Brow Brush to fill them in. I love this because it is super waterproof and long wearing, and it seriously will not budge all day. Now I'm going to prime my eyes. This is the Too Faced Shadow Insurance, so just going to apply this all over my lids and blend it in. Next, I'm going to be setting down the primer using MAC's Brulee, and I'm just using a big fluffy definer brush. And then as a transition color in my crease, I'm going to go in with MAC Wedge on this NYX blending brush. Now to deepen things up, I'm going to be reaching for one of my favorite eyeshadows. This is MAC Swiss Chocolate, and I'm going in with a sort of smaller precision buffing brush for the eyes. This is from BH Cosmetics, and I'm going to apply this just sort of in the outer corner and then into the crease, and then use that same blending brush just to kind of diffuse the color out a little bit and soften any harsh edges. Alright, time to get our sparkle on. With MAC Amber Lights, I'm just spraying a flat stiff brush with some MAC Fix Plus, and then I'm going to pack this color all over the lid. Next, I'm reaching for another one of my favorite fall shades, Anastasia Beverly Hills Sangria, and I'm just going to buff this into the crease. Now I'm going back in with Swiss chocolate on that fluffy brush, and I'm just going to use that along the edges of the crease just to kind of smoke things out a little bit. For an inner corner highlight, I'm reaching for Anastasia Beverly Hills Legend, and just on a little pencil brush, I'm going to pat that into the inner corner of my eyes. Then to pull this look together, I'm going to line my lower lash line using a clean pencil brush. I'm going to start out by going in with Wedge just to kind of transition, and then I'm going to build up Swiss chocolate in the outer corners just to make it a little bit more smoky. To highlight the area underneath my brow bone, I'm going to be using this Cella Ivory Lace Highlighter Pencil. This is one of my favorite die-hard products. I just apply it and then blend it in with my fingers. It's so creamy and amazing to work with. To line my eyes, I'm actually going to be reaching for a creamy pencil today. This is the Vasanti Kajal Waterline Pencil. It's super black and very waterproof. And I'm going to be smudging this in using the pencil brush. So I'm just going to apply it in tiny small strokes and then use the brush to smudge it out. Then I'm also going to use the pencil to line my waterline. Just thought I'd do something a little bit different than my regular old winged liner, liquid eyeliner kind of vibe. This is a little bit softer, a little bit more smoky looking. For mascara, I'm reaching for my Tarte Tarteist Lash Paint. This is one of my favorite mascaras as per late. And we're just going to totally skip out on falsies today, keep it nice and easy, so I'm going to really layer this up and make my lashes look dramatic. I'm going to tie this whole look together with a really warm metallic lip. This is Ofra's Longwear Lipstick in the shade Solano, which is a beautiful shade. And this is the completed look, sort of smoky and sultry and colorful without being over the top, which I think is really beautiful for this time of year. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I really like how this look came out. If you did, make sure that you give it a thumbs up. You guys know I always really appreciate your support. And if you are new to my channel, make sure you click that little subscribe button down below, or maybe put my face over here and you can click it, and then you can get subscribed because they have these new like cool end card things that they're doing now on YouTube. So check that out. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.